The
Don't
chat's
forget.
on. The chat's on. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? We're a little bit early. We're like 3 minutes early. So we're gonna talk later when Rick is on about your trip and everything. But you and I were just kind of having conversation. How you feeling today? You feeling okay?
Feel crappy.
Yeah, you said you were sick, so you might not stay through the whole show tonight, which is
Yeah,
cool
I'm
that
gonna
you're
try.
forced to go early. What?
I'm gonna try, but
But but you don't have to because I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Let me just and also I was on Rick's show today. I mean I wasn't on his show, but I was watching his show today. So Melanie's not probably going to be here either. Our number one fan who's always in the chat. Because she wasn't even on his show today because she was busy. So we're good. You and I are good. You don't have to be here today. I feel bad that you're sick and not and you're still here.
honestly, I think you know. I don't know if I got sick like on the plane, because I didn't wear a mask on the plane, or it's because I didn't take a day off, like when we came back from our trip to just kind of relax. I just went straight to work, and it's been super busy all week, and I just been like on the go, on the go. So I think it
So
just finally hit me.
I was going to wait for Rick to come on, but since we've already broached the topic, you went to the Dominican Republic. You went for the weekend, for the weekend on her private jet. No, okay, I'm kidding about the private jet, but you did just go for the weekend. And how was it? Did you have a great time?
It was okay. This was my first time going, and my
Wait,
sister
this is
planned
the
it.
first time you've been to really?
Yeah, I know.
I'm shooketh. I did not know that. Oh,
Yeah.
look who's joining the stream. Why do you come early?
Early.
Why, Rick, why do you come early?
This is early.
Yeah, I think you're early. We started the stream early so that we could have like a chit chat or whatever. Still have 2 minutes. No, look it, I'm grateful if you show up and everything. So, but
She's
okay, we
messing
got
with
to
you,
do the
Rick.
music. We got to do the music. Yeah, even though Melanie may not be here today, our number one fan. Let's do the music and then we'll go on with our conversation. Hi, Rick. Love
Hello.
you, Rick.
Mhm.
All right, here we go.
So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it?
Hey, everybody, welcome to All About the Joy. We have Rick Costa in the house. And welcome back, Cynthia. How are you? Just Cynthia. Hey, so you guys know that we were talking earlier because Cynthia not feeling well, sicky, just got back from traveling. Cynthia, go ahead. Tell us how your trip was to the Dominican Republic.
Yes. So it was my first time going. We went from Thursday to Sunday, and it was me, my husband, and my sister Diane, who was already there like the day before.
Hmm.
She had planned everything and stuff. So we were like, okay, whatever. She convinced us to go. So we get there to Punta Cana, and it was hot as hell and humid.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I can take the heat. Like, I've been to California in 104-degree weather and I was chilling outside, but the
Mhm.
humidity was killing me.
Yeah.
Um, and then, we get there and she forgot to give me the name of the transportation company that takes us from the airport to the hotel. So, of course, I'm like, we're asking every single person. They're like, well, what's the name? I'm like, I don't know. It's under my sister's name.
Oh my God, that's
Thankfully, I
crazy.
had like her reservation thing with me, so they were able to look everything up. So we got there, and the place was okay.
Okay,
Um,
the hotel.
the hotel, it was okay. Um, Now they've been having problems with like really smelly seaweed for the past few weeks. So you could smell it the minute you get there.
Oh, bummer.
And
Okay.
like you walk to the beach, the entire beach by the shoreline is completely covered in this nasty brown seaweed, and
Oh
it smells.
no. Oh
So I was
no.
like, I was a little disappointed with that, but thankfully they had like 3 pools, so we were like, okay, we can hang out at the pool. Um, we get to the room, and the dresser has 4 drawers. 2 of them are broken. So I'm like, okay, I'm already having like this bad image of this place. Like, what the hell? So I'm like, whatever, put our stuff in the other 2 drawers. Like, I'm not gonna let that ruin it. And so we go hang out at the pool. And then they had like a few different buffet restaurants at the hotel. So we went to one for like breakfast and lunch. And I was a little disappointed with the food because I'm like thinking, okay, I'm gonna have some really good Dominican food, have some mango and all this stuff, and have some rice and beans. Yeah, no, I was disappointed with the food. The food was not great, and it's like, okay, a buffet, whatever. You don't really expect it to be like 5-star, food, but
I do, but that's just me.
but it was not great. So I was like, okay. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna eat what the kids are eating. I'm gonna have a burger or a hot dog,
Okay.
something simple, right? Yeah, that was not beef. I took one bite out of it and I said,
Oh
this
my God,
no.
that's scary.
I spit that thing out and I just threw it away. I said, this is not beef at all.
I
It
think
is
it's
not
funny.
any type of meat.
This was your first time at the Dominican Republic, but you are married to a man who is from there.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. So, okay, the food was not exceptional. It wasn't
Yeah,
great.
no,
The hotel
no.
was not up to par.
Yeah. We did go to this one other restaurant that had Spaniard food, like food from Spain. That was actually really good.
Okay, good.
So we enjoyed that one.
Well, the
Um,
Spaniards, you know what I mean? Like the Spaniards.
the food was good, but the waitresses were not at that
Mm.
restaurant.
Oh, the
Yeah.
service was bad.
The
Oh,
service was
wow.
bad at that restaurant. In the other place, the
Okay.
food was bad, but the service was great. I was like that they needed to switch that, but
Okay.
Were they slow, rude? Like, how was it bad?
they were rude. They just like, we asked one lady for a napkin and she was just like, okay. We waited for like 5-10 minutes for a napkin, and then like she didn't even really show us to our table. She just pointed to the table. She was like, okay, you can sit over there.
Mm.
Hey, Brian, how are you? How you doing?
But yeah, I was just like, okay, whatever.
Oh
Um,
no.
yeah. They had a casino there that was probably as big as my apartment.
Oh.
I think your apartment, Carmen, is bigger than the casino.
Oh man, that's just wrong on so many levels. I live in a one-bedroom apartment near the beach, and it's one bedroom. It's like not that big. So it's small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were
Wow.
just a lot of things that just weren't great about the hotel itself. I mean, the place in general is beautiful,
Mhm,
um,
mhm.
but it was just, I don't know. I think I have to go back and go to a different hotel or a different
Do
area.
you
And
want to go back or
Woo. I
yeah, I don't think
mean,
you
I
want to go back.
do.
I
I
don't think you
do.
want to go back. I don't think you want to go back.
Any desire for me to visit the DR has probably now left my body thanks to Cynthia.
Yeah, just don't go to this hotel. But
I'm so sorry. What's the name of the hotel? Because I'm happy to diss any hotel that sucks.
it's called the RIU Bamboo.
Yeah.
RIU Bamboo.
Hey, we are not huge and influential, but we got people. We don't want people. We don't want our people going to that place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
But it was actually kind of funny though. So a friend of mine who's a realtor,
okay.
he just like started going international. So we're on the shuttle bus heading to the hotel. First billboard I see is his billboard. So of course
Oh.
I text him right away, like, I just saw your billboard and stuff. So I'm so happy
I'm
about that.
confused by his billboard. What do you mean? What do you mean by
The
that?
billboard for his company, for his real estate company.
It's in the DR?
Yeah, because now they have a place down there.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to move there or anything?
No.
Okay. Brian, if you want to join, you can, but I'm gonna be very strict. I'm gonna be very strict because, that's how I do. But if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. I just put the link in I think you're driving. So Brian said, laugh out loud. I stayed at the RIU Grande place in
Yeah.
Cancun. Oh, so it's like a chain of places.
Yeah.
Would you ever stay at another place that was owned by this company, Cynthia?
I might. I mean, because this was the first time I had been to that hotel, and that wasn't a great experience. But I've heard people stay at the same hotel, but like the Palace one or like where Brian stayed, and they're better. So
So RIU Bamboo is a no.
yeah.
I
And I'll tell you
actually,
one thing
what?
though. It
Oh, go
is
ahead.
if
What?
if you want to go for like a not cheap, but like you know saver friendly type of vacation, then I would say go there.
Okay, but
But
would you ever go there again?
probably not.
Okay, well, okay.
No.
We cannot be promoting places to our audience that we would not go to again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You can't be doing that. That's not cool. Okay. So that's so funny. But Brian said he had a good experience, so that's interesting.
Well, he said he stayed there. He didn't say if it was good or bad yet.
Yeah, he didn't say if it was good or bad yet, though.
He stayed in Cancun.
Yeah.
No bed bugs, at least, right?
You
No.
know what? I was about to like bring that up, but I'm not gonna because I'm over Aruba. I'm over Aruba. So, um, but yeah, I'm so glad you're here. I know you're not feeling well. You can jump out anytime you want. I feel bad. We were talking in the green room and I was kind of sad because I didn't realize you were sick. We did a whole recording yesterday. People have to check it out on Sunday. It was such a good, in-depth conversation. And it's an interesting thing because the conversation we had was about something nobody wants to talk about ever. But it became kind of a really funny, interesting conversation. I did the editing this morning and I was kind of shook at how kind of lively and joyful and happy it was. So check it out on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, or check it out at your convenience whenever you want. But it was a really good, fun conversation about a subject that none of us ever want to talk about. So check it out on Sunday. And you can find out how rich Cynthia is. Oh! Yeah, you can find out how much money she got in the bank. Okay, people. I'm just saying, okay? So cool.
Zero.
Well, yeah, yeah, no, that's not what she reveals. That's not what we learned from that. You're not supposed to tell me. It's a teaser. What are you doing? Teaser. Brian said it was fine. I liked it. So he had a decent
Experience.
experience, thank you, at the Rio Grande Palace in Cancun. You know what? I actually think that it's probably unfair to categorize all hotels in the same way. But when I have a bad experience like I did in Aruba, I'm like, yeah, I'm never going back to, I will not because the
Mhm.
corporation didn't handle it well.
Yeah.
So as much as I want to give a pass to different countries, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So, Rick, how you doing, baby? What's up? How you doing?
Super glad it's Friday because I don't have to work tomorrow. I can sleep in a little bit, hopefully. And yeah, it was not a bad day. It was pretty chill.
I saw your show today. I was kind of quiet
Yeah.
in the background. I know Melanie's not here today. I want to give a shout out to her because here's the thing that's interesting. Melanie is actually not a host on our show, but she's one of those people who is always on point, always on our show, but she's doing a grand event. She's doing some emceeing or something at something. And
Nice.
so I'm really happy for her. So shout out to Melanie. Our people who are always here, always supporting us, I always want to support them back. But I was on the show today and I think I finally broke down and said, I forget what it was, why I broke down. But so I just watch from the, you know what I mean, from the background. I kind of not say anything. I forget why I said, what did I say when I finally said something? I forgot.
I
I
remember
don't know.
when you said anything, I was like, "Oh yeah, all about the joy tonight." But I can't remember what
I
you
know, but
said.
you don't need to do that. I'm not like jumping on there for you to promote the show, although thank you, but you don't need to.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean? But,
if they came to see me there, why wouldn't they want to come see me here? I'm just saying.
I know, but whatever, because that's your religious folk or whatever. Just so people know, rickcosta.com, you can go check out. He has a show every week. I'm
Okay.
sorry, not every week, every day. Apologies. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, okay? Every day. And it's a religious show. And anyways, go check it out. rickcosta.com. I'm not going to say what the other episode is, but I mean, what the other website is, but you can go on there and you can check it out. And if you have faith and believe in Christianity and blah, 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 go check out a show. It's actually really good. You've really cut it down to like
I told
30,
you.
35 minutes.
told
So
you.
it's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not religious. I'm just supporting my friend, but I do enjoy it because it's like quick, it's fast. He's got like games, he's got all these different things. And I grew up Catholic. Um, so it's kind of fun to every once in a while just check it out. So it's a really good show. Are you embarrassed because I'm saying that now, Rick?
Not at all.
Okay, cool. So I came up with a new tagline. Did you guys see it? Come for the fun, stay for the friendships, hope for the wisdom.
Oh. Oh no, I did see that. Not, the last part you said made triggered my memory. Yeah, you did. I did see that. Yeah,
Hope for the wisdom.
yeah.
Like, it's just a kind of like fun, cool little thing. I think it's kind of true of who we are. I put up a post on meetup.com. So any of you who are visiting from meetup.com, welcome. I don't think we're being authorized until next week, but you never know. So welcome to all the people from meetup.com. I also want to say hi to everyone from LinkedIn. Hey. We have like 850 followers on LinkedIn, which is kind of cool.
Awesome.
Look at for me, kind of cool. I know for other people, not a big deal. For me, huge. You know
But
what I'm
for
saying?
LinkedIn, that is a lot for LinkedIn. It's not YouTube, For LinkedIn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying for me, it's huge. It's a big deal. So, okay, so I'm going to talk about a little something that is stupid about aging. Okay, and this is me being completely pathetic, but I don't know how you guys feel about aging, but I'm kind of over it. I'm done. Let me tell you how. Okay, I don't care about certain things about aging. Rick, close your ears because it's gonna bother you for a minute. It's gonna
La, la,
bother
la,
you.
la, 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 la.
Um, Wrinkles. Okay, cool. I can handle the thing on my, as we all know, I get my little Botox here. But also wrinkling or whatever, like regular wrinkling, I don't care. Like I'm never gonna get like stuff here. I'm never gonna like do stuff here, whatever. But today, honestly, I lost it because I kept thinking there was something on my eyelash. I kept like trying to, and I wear mascara. I wear mascara. I wear a little eyeliner. You can see, you know what I mean? I do to brighten the eyes a bit. Um, I almost pulled out my entire eyelash, like on the right here. It's all gray. I have gray eyelash. I'm old. I
No.
am now. I think that's the official version of being motherfucking old. I'm just saying.
That's a thing? I didn't even know that was possible.
I I am sharing with you my tragedy. Okay, like it's not even one. It's like three of them right here in the corner, all fucking gray. I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. I'm fucking old. And here's the thing, I'm not even age-wise that old, but I'm old. That's the thing. I wanted to ask you guys what makes you feel old. Cause that to me, everything else, Gray
My
hair
wife
is
said,
bullshit. Really? Gray hair is your thing?
Well, actually, I felt old today. It's funny that you bring this up. So I just put mom to bed, and then before she fell asleep, I was gonna like pretend to be like, all right, let's go to sleep, just being silly and like kind of lay down next to her.
"Mm,
And then as I started to turn like this, my hip went "Wah," like a weird pain. I was like, "Whoa, no, we're not doing
huh?"
that. What is this?" I was like, "Am I gonna be able to stand up?" And thank God I did. But I was like, you know what? I hate getting old. This sucks.
Are you serious? What was wrong with your hip? Like, what was
It
happening?
was okay after a minute, but I was like, "What was that?" No, so
Wow.
weird.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys have any other instances where you feel motherfucking old? That to me was the ultimate, the ultimate. But like, it's so funny because somebody was saying, I don't know if it was here or where it was, but somebody was saying like they can't cut their own toenails. And I'm like, what? That don't make no sense. But I was a dancer, so I'm always cutting my own toenails. I got my feet in my face and shit. But I guess that would be something where you feel old if you can't cut your own
Yeah, I
toenails.
don't think that's just for old people though. I think that's if someone's not flexible or if they're a little overweight, they can't really.
I'm flexible. I just want to throw that out there. Flexible. Wait, what do you mean about being overweight? That has nothing to do with it, does
Oh,
it?
Yeah, it does.
yes, it does.
Yeah. If someone has a belly, they can't really reach their foot.
It blocks you literally. I mean, if you're
Hmm.
big enough, it'll block you. Yeah.
Yeah. Think of a pregnant woman. They have this big belly and they could barely put on their shoes.
Look at, I have a belly. I mean, maybe not a. I have for me, a huge. Okay, you know what? Cynthia's about to hit me. For me, I am total. I totally did a TikTok about. I showed a picture, one of my favorite pictures that I have. Look at Brian's laughing, laugh my ass off. Okay, I understand about flexibility, but if you can, if you can bend down and touch the floor, you can see your toes. I don't understand. Can't you?
You
Can't
can see them, but
everyone?
you can't reach them.
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm confusion. What do you mean? If you can touch the floor, you can reach your feet. Can't you?
Yes, I can't reach. I can't stand up and touch the floor.
Okay. It's not. Okay, I'm sorry. What do you mean you can't? Okay, I'm trying to
If
learn.
I stand up and I reach down to touch the floor, I cannot touch the floor without bending my legs.
Well, I mean, okay, but you bend your legs so you can still reach your feet.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so I'm confused. So why couldn't you cut your toenails?
I can. But I'm saying
I know,
someone
that's what I'm saying.
who's big can't. They can't reach. It gets in the way. Their belly gets in the way, or they're not. I don't know how to
Okay,
really explain it to you.
all right, I'm not trying to be mean. Like for me, I have a belly. So okay, let me back up. So
We're talking about my 600-pound life type
Yeah.
no,
body.
but that's not everyone.
No,
That's an exception of people. That's not everyone.
no, but there's some.
Okay, I'm
Mhm.
not okay. Gen Z slang makes me feel out of place. Oh, that's a really good. Yeah, that's a really good
Yeah.
one to make you feel old. Yeah, that makes you feel old. I guess I feel bad because okay, and I know I was a dancer. I was in color guard drum corps. I'm a runner, whatever. But I feel so out of shape because like I did a whole TikTok about like how I know I'm 20 pounds heavier than I've ever been. You know what I mean? And like I'm struggling with that. And when I say struggle, not really because I'm kind of over it. But like I'm old now. I don't care. You know what I mean? I care, but I don't. But what I'm confused by is not being flexible enough. But I think what you're saying is that people are not still not flexible enough.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what you're saying? Like people are not flexible enough to reach their feet in order to cut their toenails.
Yeah.
I did not see this conversation on my bingo card today.
It is. It's right here. I put it on the about feeling
It's
old.
on
I think
Carmen's bingo card, apparently.
no, because I want to learn. I want to understand. I don't want to be somebody who's snooty or somebody
Okay,
who's not understanding. Okay, go ahead.
so
Explain to me.
not to put Juan's business out there, but when he
Well,
was bigger,
don't put
no, no,
Juan's business out there.
no,
His
when he
name
was
is
bigger,
Jose. Jose.
Some guy
um,
I know, I
Some
heard.
guy I know, a friend of mine named Juanito.
God
Go
forgive that
ahead.
mother naming that child Juanito. There
Right, right. His name is Paul. Your good friend Paul. Go ahead,
you
Paul.
when he was bigger, like he wasn't really flexible, so he couldn't really reach his feet. Like he would have to sit on the bed a certain way to even try to get his feet, but it's because he was flexible and his belly would kind of get in the way from him stretching. Now he can because he lost weight, but
Yeah, he's not big at all. I'm so
no.
confused, but um okay, and I need to be more understanding that, like, so for me I keep thinking like everyone can touch your feet, like touch the floor. Like if I bend down, I can easily touch the floor with my hands palm down, like no big deal. I keep thinking that's what everyone can do. But what you're telling me is that people can't do that.
Correct.
So I actually think it's really important for people to do stretching and to really be not because I'm saying anything healthy or whatever, but being able to stretch I think is a really important thing. That's not about
Mhm.
working out or athleticism or anything. That's just about being able to be flexible, you
Yeah,
know?
and it's definitely more important as you get older because your joints, everything, they're not as um how do you say it?
Pliable.
Yes, as when you were younger, everything just gets stiff, and so you definitely have to stretch.
So I guess that makes more sense. So Rick, can you bend over to the floor and do
I
yoga
mean,
poses? I hate yoga. I hate yoga.
for those that don't know, I have metal rods in my back. So everything I do, I kind of gotta be careful. So yeah, if I had to do something like that, I'm probably bending my knees just to be extra careful.
Okay, but I bend my knees too. I guess that's what I'm confused by. But Cynthia's laughing at me like it's not about bending your knees. It's about the belly factor. But my belly is different than when I. Okay, so I used to have this. Okay, I can't believe we're having. This is not really what we were going to talk about. I just want to say I have 2 pages.
Ah,
Belly
how did
issues are
we
not
got
what we
to
got.
go down this rabbit hole?
What? I know it's a weird
How,
rabbit hole. But now I want to learn. I want to learn. So we're going to have the conversation. So I hated doing ab work. I mean, and I wouldn't do it. I hated it. I just wouldn't do it. And I also had like perfect abs. And not like the six pack or whatever, but I just had that flat perfect ab. I don't know, Mo. I do not. There's like ripples, there's stomach, there's whatever. Of course, I keep thinking like, why can't that be the same it's always been?
Alma,
Hey, Alma! Laugh out loud. What? Hi, Alma. We miss you guys. We love you. We're thinking of you. Um, so yeah, forever. But yeah, so I hated but I would like half-ass it. I would whatever. But I always had perfect abs. I never but now I have like a belly. But even with my belly, I can still cut my toes and stuff. I never even thought of that as an issue. Does that make sense?
welcome to the belly world.
Alma's like, I came in. We're just talking about getting older and what makes us feel older, you know? So what
One
what
thing,
makes you feel older, Rick?
one thing is like I get winded way quicker now than ever before. Because a lot of times, if
Oh.
I'm from home, but I'm also taking care of my mom. So if I don't answer that phone on the first ring, my boss is having a heart attack. But sometimes my mom needs me, so I'm literally sprinting to go to her to help her. And I'm like, okay, we gotta hurry up. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like trying to go fast. And then if I hear that phone ring, I'm trying to run to the phone and get to the phone. I'm like, can I help you?
Right.
Hi. It's ridiculous.
Look at Alma, Cynthia. Do you want to smack her too?
yes,
Why? Wait, what? Cynthia, wait a minute. Okay, wait. You need to explain Alma's.
Because you're over here talking
Why?
about you have a belly. I don't want to hear it.
Wait, what?
Because you're over here talking about you have a belly.
Old state of mind. Whatever. I used to love you, but now I have issues. I don't know. You dissing me. You dissing me. I don't know. I don't know. I do. For me, I have a belly. Isn't that valid enough? I do. It's like rippley and yucky and whatever it is, and I can't get rid of it because I don't work out the way I used to.
Okay, let me help you out. Comparatively to the rest of your whole life to now, you now have a belly.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Rick, for validating what I'm processing and going through. Look at Cynthia's like, you know what? I am sick. I'm gonna jump off this motherfucking show. She's so over it.
I'm sick of you.
All right, I'll stop talking about being old, whatever. Wait, what? We can't whatever? Whatever. Okay, wait. Okay, but let's talk about that. Is it okay? Is that fair? Whatever. Yeah. Is that really fair though? Like, do I not have a valid claim? Brian just said you're a foodie, just own it. I am a foodie. But you know what's changed? Since I've had my surgery, I don't work out the way I used to. It's been a tough situation. Like since my surgery, I had, for those people who don't know, I had full right hip surgery. And then afterwards, Alma, you know what? You know what? Whatever. I'm done with you. I'm done. Where's Mario? Where's Mario? Where's Mario? Done with you.
Why
Done
don't
with
we just
you.
say we all have different bodies compared to when we were younger? Okay.
We all have different bodies. Okay, that's fair enough, but that's not really my thing. That's because no, I don't mean it that way. I mean like because hey Mario, bend over to the front and touch your toes. I can easily do that. That's not a problem. But here's the thing. I don't know if it's really for me that I think being old or thinking that you can't do all the things is a mindset. I do believe that. I do believe it. I mean,
Because we all think we're going to break something.
yeah, we do. We do. Like there's kind of a whole theory that if you turn around and think you're going to break your hip, you will. You know what I mean? Alma said maybe you need PT to help you get back into your work outflow. I did PT for almost 8 months before and after my surgery. So I think for me, it's more about that. After I had surgery, then we found out I had a thyroid problem. Right. So I had to start dealing. So I'm trying to figure out a different way to get back into shape. Mario's like, I'm not older, just more refined. That's what I'm saying. Mario, so glad to see you. So glad to see you. Um, but Cynthia, but you're all like skinny and healthy and shit. Like you're looking way fabulous and amazing. So you're clearly working out and doing your thing and dealing with food issues. So why are you being so mean to me?
I'm not being mean. I have a
Your
belly
cousin who you love. I'm just throwing that out there.
12
I'm
hours.
not being mean.
Brian just said I could fly to LA, can meet up and go hiking for 12 hours. 12 hours? I don't want to hike for 12 hours. I don't need to do all that. Shoot. Yeah. I'm just trying to get back on track. I think for me, it was also like a mind game. You know what I mean? Like just to get back in shape. And I think it is something that we turn around and with age, we kind of just feed into the idea that we are getting older, so we can't be at our best fitness self. I think it's a lie. I'm going to be at my best. I'm going to be wearing a bikini in the summer. I said it here. Look at, I didn't say I look good in it. I just said I would be wearing it. Mara
Listen,
said,
in DR, I saw a lot of bikinis on people that shouldn't be wearing it, but hey, more power to them.
you do your thing. Mario said, "Love you guys. I'm in PT, OT, and other stuff. It's helping." Cool, Mario. We can't wait for you guys, for you and Alma to come back. I'm so glad you're here. I love it. Brian's like 12 hours is a warm up for me. 12 hours is too much. I don't want to
I don't
hike
know
for 12
nothing I want to
hours.
do for 12 hours. Nothing.
There's no. Oh, Rick is like, there's not. I'm trying to think. Is there anything I'd want to do for 12 hours? Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so. Nope. Um. Okay. All right.
Yep, that's a good
I almost
point.
said, wear what makes you feel good. That's right.
You know what though? Okay, I'm gonna say this. Like I put on a pair of jeans the other day, and I know most people are not wearing jeans, and they just looked horrible on me. They looked horrible. They didn't fit right. You know what I mean? They just didn't fit right. I was very upset. I was very sad. I have to work out more. I'm gonna work on it. Mara said my physical therapist is a huge guy, 6'7" and over 300 pounds. You better believe he's putting me to work.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Alma, 12 hours in
I'm in
bed.
bed.
I would take a night of just 7 hours of continuous sleep. Do you guys sleep really well throughout the night?
Yeah,
Like, how many hours of sleep do you get?
about between 6 and 7.
Rick?
I mean, I used to get 7 to 8, but that was pre taking care of mom. Now it's more like 5.
Yeah, I've never slept more than 4 to 5 hours. I don't know how people do it. I wish I could sleep. Yeah.
Mm.
Uh 12 hours at Disneyland. I can't do that.
A lot of walking.
Wow. Mario said, Ahmed Dawson, I'll spend 12 hours with you.
Better be with you.
So beautiful. The love, the love. Um, I don't think there's anything I'd want to do for 12 hours. I'm trying to think. Nope, nothing. I can't think of anything for 12 hours. 12 hours is a long time.
Long
Yeah, I couldn't even sleep for that long. Alma said, as I get older, it gets worse. I get 6 hours. Yeah.
time.
I
Mm.
really don't sleep more than 4 to 5 hours a night. I wish I could sleep more, but I do not. Okay, I'm going to switch topics for a moment. So I went to the grocery store today, and there was this guy who, good looking guy, I think. I don't know. He had a baseball cap on. He looked like he was good looking, whatever. But he totally looked at me up and down or whatever, and I kind of just walked away and I didn't think nothing of it. I just moved on. Just moved on. And then 12 hours in big. I will never go to Vegas again in my life. I dated a guy who lived in Vegas. I never need to go there ever again. Vegas is bleh. It's not my place. Cynthia loves Vegas though, right, Cynthia?
I
Rick, do you
do.
love Vegas?
I've never been.
Why do you love Vegas, Cynthia?
Fun.
Gambling? You're a gambler?
I am.
Yeah. No, it's not my kind of place. Sleazy, cheesy. Vegas to me is cheesy. You know what I mean? Oops, excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves. I was waiting for this text message actually, so I'm so sorry.
But besides this for you, Cynthia, besides gambling, like what else is there to do in Vegas that's fun? I mean, I know there's
Nothing.
shows and
The
Nothing.
concerts.
shows.
Nothing.
There's a lot of restaurants, pools.
Pathetic restaurants. I'm back now. We're done talking about Vegas. We're not supporting Vegas. You know what, Rick? I don't think you'd like Vegas. I really do not. Right, Rich Cynthia? Do you think he'd like I don't think he'd like Vegas at all.
I mean, I don't care about gambling, so if
Yeah,
that's
I
if
don't care
that's
about
the main attraction, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, whatever.
I don't even think it's about gambling. I think it's
Yeah.
just the whole town is cheesy. It's very cheesy to me. Good food in the shows. Alma, I like Vegas. Not well. You guys like Disney. I actually think that actually makes sense to me. If you like Disney, you would like Vegas. You would like Vegas if you like Disney. That actually makes sense to me. Maybe you'd like it. I think you would appreciate it, Rick. but I don't know if you'd like it. You
I
know
mean,
what
if I had
There might be
friends,
some things you don't like.
I
if
don't
I had,
think he'd like it either.
if I had
Almost
friends,
like, Carmen, are you bitter? I'm not. What do you mean bitter? Me? About what? What would I be bitter about? I still talk to my ex who lived in Vegas. He actually lived in Red Rock. I just talked to him the other day. He lives in Colombia now. Vegas food is good food. Not all of it. I don't know.
but when Brian says that, I kind of take that seriously because he is a
I
food.
know, but not all Vegas. I wouldn't say Vegas food. It depends on where you go. Almost like I'll be cheesy all day. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, I think Vegas is kind of cheesy. I think it's kind of lame. Mara's like, you obviously haven't done Vegas right or in a long time. Mario, I don't think that's the answer. I think it's just not my thing. It's so funny. Like, you obviously haven't done Vegas right. It's just not my thing. It's okay. Um, yeah, no, I think I think Vegas is for a certain kind of people and a certain kind of crowd. And I think for someone like me, it's just not my place. It's also too crowded, too many people, too much
Yeah, that's one
like
thing. If you don't like crowds, then
mhm,
Vegas is not for you.
yeah, it's not my thing. And I did. I actually was there a lot because I uh whatever, dated somebody, whatever. But it just was not my place. And I tried to make it. I tried to make it work. Uh, Vegas is good. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna take off the chat. No.
Why do
What
senior
was your next
citizens seem to
topic?
like Vegas?
What?
Why do senior citizens seem to like Vegas so much?
Exactly.
Gambling.
Exactly. Why
It's
do
just the gambling.
senior citizens like Vegas?
Because I always have
And
that picture
because
in
the
mind of this
heat helps with their joints.
ding ding slot machine. I always picture them, the old people at the slot machine. Ding. Shh.
That, you know
I
what's
don't
so
picture young
funny?
people.
I know you're not even trying to diss people, but that was so good. Like, yeah, no. I look at I don't hate Vegas, but I never need to go back there ever again. I spent enough time there, so it's just not my jam. It's not my thing. I'm very high maintenance, I guess. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm fine with it. I need things to like the things I enjoy is not what other people enjoy. And Vegas is not one of them. Disney is not one of them. A lot of stuffage is not my thing. Yeah. So I got free tickets to go to see Janet Jackson because she's got, and I said no, thank you. You know what I mean? Like I gave them away. I didn't give them away. I just refused them. So Mara said I hate crowds too. So I get it. Seniors like Vegas for gambling and tax breaks. Yeah. Okay, go back to me and relationships. So this guy, so okay, so I didn't think anything of it in the restaurant, not in the restaurant, in the grocery store. And so I kept doing my groceries, whatever. We kept running into each other. Does that ever happen to you guys when you're in the grocery store? You keep running into the same people? And
Hmm.
so I turned around and I didn't think anything of it. I went into the line and my line went faster. He was in another line and then he came to my line. Here's my question. How do you know somebody's interested in you? I left the grocery store, didn't even look at him. I was like, but he was good looking. You could tell exactly my type, whatever. But I was like, I just walked out. I'm just
I was
curious.
like, I have a belly. Nope.
Give
I didn't even think about that at all. But
me
okay,
a little
what?
Cuba.
No, I'm asking the question, and you guys, I'm just curious. Do you know when people are interested in you? Do you see that right away?
I'm oblivious. I've said this before. I'm very oblivious.
Mm. Some people are blunt about it, but I don't know.
I
No.
should have said something to him. I should have said like something.
Take a
Because then
picture
he,
it lasts longer.
what?
Ain't that from a movie? Take a picture it lasts longer. Something like that.
I wouldn't have said something mean like that. Wow, you
No,
guys are
I'm
mean, you know?
kidding. I'm kidding. I almost said,
Hey,
why you
shoot.
didn't say hello?
You know what? I didn't say. Oh, so here's the thing. So then I was at the register and I because I go to this grocery store all the time, so I know the cash register guy, and we were talking whatever, and then he came over to this same register, because they were all so full or whatever, and he came over and so we were talking, and then he kind of push my stuff along, which I have to say pissed me off. Like, don't touch my shit. But
Yeah,
it
like
didn't
that.
piss me off. It didn't piss me off. But he was just kind of moving my to help the guy or whatever. I don't know. But I felt like that was his way of kind of trying to be in the conversation. But I just ignored him because I'm good at that. And
Yeah, that would tick me off too. Because I'm sorry, I don't know if you just sneezed, and if you're sick, don't be touching my stuff. No.
no, I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't a big deal. I just, I didn't. It really wasn't. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't that whatever. But I just, I whatever. The guy helped me. The other person helped me put my bag together, whatever. And then I walked out, and I kept thinking to myself, like, I know he's interested in me. I know he is. I can feel it. But I just did the opposite. I totally ignored completely 100%. I don't know what that's about. It's probably because I have a belly now. I'm just kidding.
And we're back to the belly.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't. I didn't even think about that. But I don't know how to. I'm not good at that part. I'm not good at seeing signals.
Did you even look at him and like just smile? Like nothing?
Yeah, nothing. I don't know what that's about. I got to work on that. Is that what you would have done?
Yeah.
You
If
would
I
have
would
just
have known,
like, a cheesy smile, like.
like if I would have noticed, like he's obviously like looking at me, coming into my lane, or whatever.
Mhm.
He just looked over like, like like hello
But
type of
you would
smile.
have said hello. You would have said hello to him.
No, no, no. I would have given him like a smile, like saying hello, like just a little smirk or something to acknowledge that you see him because he's obviously looking at you.
Yeah, no, I avoided him like the plague. But Rick, as a man in the room, what would you want a woman to do if you were interested in her and she, whatever, you were in the grocery store, whatever?
I mean, I guess stay close. That's the only way I'm gonna figure out. Like, because there ain't no reason for anybody to stay close to somebody in the grocery store constantly like that.
Yeah,
So
he did.
that's
He
gonna be
totally
the
did.
only thing that's gonna be wake me up and be like out of my obliviousness, And then I'll be like, "How you doing?" No, just kidding.
Look at Alma. Why didn't you say hello? But you're good at being direct, so say hello. Okay. Well, I'm just saying I didn't. I don't know what I think it took me a minute to figure out that he was actually interested. Like at first, like I wasn't okay, I'm just gonna say it straight up. So I noticed that he was good looking. I notice people all the time. It doesn't mean I'm like, oh my God, I know they're interested in me. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I noticed he was good looking and you know what I mean? But I didn't actually notice until after I left the grocery store. I was like, you know what? Maybe, oh my God, he was interested in me. Like it didn't even dawn on me till after the fact, you know?
Mhm.
Did you think he was like a stalker or creepy guy?
No, no, I just thought he was being friendly and kind, and people do that. At our old age, you don't have time for games. Say hello and ask.
There you go.
I don't know if I was even play. You know what? I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you
But
fine? You want to have a good time? Just kidding.
can I just tell you, I've always been like this. I've never noticed or paid attention or yeah, that's always been my problem. I've never it's like I find out later, like, a day later or 3 weeks later that like somebody was interested in me or something. And then it's over.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm kind of clueless. So you guys know right away when somebody's interested in you.
Not me.
Not right away, but like I said, sometimes some people will be blunt about it.
What do
Other
you mean
times,
blunt?
like
In
I
the
don't want to say,
grocery store?
oh yeah, anywhere. They'll come up to you and talk to you, or they'll just say hello, or like, how you doing? Try to make small talk.
I have never had a man come up to me and say and do that. Never.
Try to make small talk with you.
Never. In a grocery store? Never.
Anywhere, anywhere.
Oh, well, that depends. Like a bar, they all do, but then you're like, "Pff, it's a bar. They're drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not something that I noticed right away. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be open minded. You know what I mean? He was good looking. He was a good looking man. Although he had a baseball cap on. I'm always like, the baseball cap thing is like I'm hiding not having hair. You know what I mean? Like,
Or he was having a bad hair day.
or he was having a bad hair day. So I don't know. He looked like he had a lot of hair. So I don't know. But not that I noticed because I wasn't paying attention. I totally was checking
So
my.
next time you go to the grocery store and you see him and he does it again, then what you gonna do?
Hmm.
I don't know. And
She's
also that
gonna run.
I'm not gonna run. I'm not afraid of men. I think it's weird because I think like there's something to being friendly to people. You know what I mean? And then there's something when you realize somebody's interested in you and you don't know what to say. Like, do men get kind of thrown if women go up to them and say something? I don't know. I've had men be kind of thrown by women being very quote unquote aggressive. Alma said, I guess I'm different because I was approached if I was interested. Ask Mario. I don't know if I was interested. And even if I was interested, I don't know if I'd approach. I don't know. I think that's awesome of you that you did that, you know? And this isn't about me being shy or whatever. This is about me being like, well, I don't want to bother people or I don't want to make an assumption. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even about like I'm being shy or anything. Like, yeah. Okay, Cynthia, what are you thinking? I feel like there's like negativity there. She's so
No,
disappointed in me. I don't know.
no, it's just, I mean, you don't know if he was probably nervous and wanted to talk to you and wanted to say something to you and probably was waiting for you to say something to
Okay, so
him.
you personally would have said something to him. I know
No.
you would. I know you would. See? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. You over here trying
I'm
to make
also
me up.
married.
Okay, I know you're married, but let's pretend you're not. I even think you wouldn't have said nothing either.
Um, if I noticed, I probably would have said something, but I don't know.
Okay. Rick, would you have said something?
If I was you,
No, if you was you, oh, Alma, you know what? Cynthia, exactly. Alma, it's nice to have you on the show. I'm gonna block your ass now.
I think
It's
we were
like,
separated at birth.
yeah, I'm done with the two of you. I'm done. Where's Mario? We love Mario. Mario, Mario, Mario. I'm just kidding. Okay, Rick, not if you were me, but if you were in the grocery store and a woman, you're single, if you're in the grocery store and a woman, attractive woman, she caught your eye, she kind of looked at you and you thought nothing of it and you went about your business to buy your poultry or whatever the hell you're buying your meat. And then you saw them again in the cereal aisle and you kept moving on and then you went to the cashier and there's all these lines and the shorter line is at the other end, but that woman followed you, even though it's a little bit of a longer line. Would you have said something to this woman?
I might have said, "How you doing?"
Really? For
Maybe,
real? Let's be
maybe.
honest.
That doesn't mean anything's gonna happen, but if you're gonna
So
get
in
all up in my
theory,
face,
right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Hey, Mario, put your woman in check. No, I'm just kidding. She being mean to me as always. Okay. Yeah, no. All right. Well, you guys are really no help in my single life trying to find a man to bring us enough money so that we can then make money during, you know what I mean? Like you're not helping. You don't see how you can benefit by helping in this situation. So I'm gonna let it go. All right. Well, thank you. All right. Let's throw out a game here. Cynthia, you doing okay? You want to jump off?
I'm good.
All right. Let's do a little game. All right. You can choose from one. Nope, I'm not in that. I got you, Mario. You ain't stupid.
Wait, why
Okay.
is Mario pulling a Tony? He's on Facebook 1 second, then he's on.
I know, right? Just making sure we can see that we can see him everywhere. Okay. All right. First thing, what freaks you out? You can choose from, Cynthia goes first. Everyday irrational fear, pop culture, and grown up fear. Which one do you want to choose?
Wait, say
Mario.
that
Okay, Mara says my name is Paul. That's between y'all.
Yeah,
again?
my name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
Oh my God. Oh, te quieres. Te quieres problemas. Quieres problemas. I don't want no problems. You know what? I thought I loved you, but now I'm not so sure. We have issues. Okay. What freaks you out? You have to choose from 3 categories, Cynthia. Everyday irrational fears, pop culture, or grown up fears. Choose one. I'm going to ask you about these fears, and you have to choose one.
I guess grown-up fears.
All right, it's got a grown up fear. All right. Okay. Do you fear group texts that never end?
Oh,
I sent you guys a group text today. Did you get it?
yeah.
Okay. Being asked to hop on a quick call, forgetting your password and your backup email, or running into your ex while wearing Crocs. I don't wear Crocs. What are Crocs? I don't even know what
Yeah,
Crocs are. I guess
ugly.
they're
Like
sandals. They're sandals,
yeah,
right?
ugly. Yeah.
Okay, realizing you've been muted for the last 10 minutes of a Zoom call. That happened to me. Oh, that happened to me. And I was all like, in the recording, when you watch it again, I'm like, it's so bad. Okay, which is your biggest fear?
Hopping on a call.
Really?
Mm,
So hopping on a call, like a Zoom call, and realizing is that what you're talking about? Hopping on a Zoom call and realizing that you've been muted for 10 minutes.
No, no, no. The first one you said.
Group texts that never end.
And then what was right after that?
Being asked to hop on a quick call. Really? You don't like
No.
being on a call?
No. No.
Why?
Send me emails or anything like that, and I'm all over it. If I have to
Okay,
talk
but
to
I
you,
call
somebody
you.
on the phone.
I call you all the time.
Yeah, but you're different.
Oh, okay. You love me. It's okay when I call. Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page and everything. You know what I mean? Rick, do you have a preferential thing that makes you a grown up fear, something that you don't want to do?
I don't have choices like Cynthia did. I have to come up with it by
You
myself.
need me to repeat the shit again. Okay, old man. Group texts that never end, being asked to hop on a quick call, forgetting your password and your backup email, running into your ex while wearing, I don't know, a bad outfit. I don't even know what the fuck Crocs are. Realizing you've been muted for the last 10 minutes on a Zoom call. I think my biggest fear is realizing that that's happened to me before. Not 10 minutes, but
If I had to pick between those, probably the password would upset me the most. But funny thing today was, so when I broadcast, first thing I do is I sing a song. So I'm just doing it, yada yada yada, going along my merry way, singing a song with them. All of a sudden, somebody goes, "Oh, a cappella! I love it." I said, "What? What? What? You don't hear the music?" No, there's no music. You love it. I was like, "No, no, no, no! This song, you need to hear the music. This has got a Jamaican beat, and it's fun. No, you need the music." So I had to start all over again, figure out what was wrong. I was like, you know what? Y'all would have let me sing the whole thing. I would have been so mad at them if they let me do.
oh no. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. All right. So,
Password probably would disturb me the most.
you know what? I think it's called One Password,
Mm.
Password One. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm like trying to be really good about security. That thing has been confusing me to no end, and it's like messing me up because autofill, whatever. So that has been a very stress in my life, a big stress.
Yeah.
I almost said being asked to lead a team. I can do it all myself and better. That's so funny. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I get it. Okay, let's just go with everyday irrational fears. Okay, which one would you pick as an everyday irrational fear, Cynthia? Escalators, clowns, public restrooms with automatic flush. I just want to say I hate those.
Clowns.
Birds that stare too long, or the sound of a fax machine. I don't know what that's about, but
Clowns.
yeah, I fucking hate
I
clowns.
hate clowns.
Which is weird because you love the horror genre so much. Clowns are a big thing in the horror genre.
You know.
Why do you not like clowns?
So it actually happened. I was, let's see, I was probably about 12. I went to Audrey used to work, my sister Audrey used to work for the police station at UMass Boston. So they were having a party and families could come and everything like that. So I went with her and I brought my oldest niece, and my niece was at the time was like 2 or 3. And they had clowns there. Now,
Okay.
at first, I was like, okay, whatever. There was one clown who was happy and playing with the kids. There was another clown by the doorway, just looked so upset and miserable, would not do anything with any of the kids. And she just freaked the hell out of me. So ever since then, I hate clowns. Yeah.
Well, I don't have a specific. I just hate clowns. I don't like them. I think it's weird. I don't know. It's like I don't have a specific. I mean, that's scary. What you just said is kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of having an association. I just don't like clowns. Rick, do you like clowns?
I have no opinion either way. I
Rick
saw.
is a clown.
I like Homie the Clown from In Living Color. I
Oh,
heard.
yeah.
That's
I heard.
different.
I don't know if I always get Backstreet Boys and NSYNC confused, but I watched an interview with one of them, a guy from one of those groups, and he said that when he was little, his mom brought him to a circus, and then a clown grabbed him, and he was like really little and like pretended like he was going to take him away, and the mom thought it was funny, and then gave back to the mom.
Oh my
He
god.
freaked out, and he's like, "I am so scared of clowns now because," and I'm like, "Why would you do that to a kid? That's so mean."
Yeah.
I know. I don't think parents can win either way, but yeah, that's wrong on so many levels.
But that list, none of that really bothers me. So if I have to pick one, probably the bird one staring at me like what are you
Birds that stare too long. I love.
looking at, bird?
I've had this really interesting conversation about birds lately with people. I'm not going to say who, but I don't hate birds at all. I don't know what the big drama is, but birds freak you out a little bit, Rick.
No, I'm just none of those choices bother me. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with the birds because I hate being
What's
stared
with the sound of a fax machine? I don't understand what that's like. Are
at. I
you
think
not
what would give me
Gen
anxiety is the sound of AOL.
That's so
That would give me
funny.
anxiety.
Okay, let's just do pop culture fear. Being trapped in a Twilight Zone episode.
Ooh, that could be cool though if it's a good one.
I think that'd be kind of cool. Accidentally becoming a meme. That would be sucky. Getting roasted by someone on Gen Z, like a big, yeah, that would suck. A reboot of your favorite show that ruins everything. Like I kept thinking of like Rick, like
All of the
I Love
above.
Lucy. Yeah, all of the above. AI writing your autobiography and getting it mostly right.
Oh,
That's it. All of the above.
All of the above, right? That's so cool. I think being trapped in a Twilight Zone episode, but not knowing you're in a Twilight Zone episode.
Mm,
See, if you know, it's going to be different. But if
yeah.
you don't know, killer clowns from outer space.
Oh God.
Wait, Brian said Crocs are comfortable footwear.
No, they're not.
I've
there's
never,
a lot of
I don't,
people.
I know they're ugly. That's all. I seen people. I'm like, those are ugly. I don't even know.
A
That's
lot of
all I
people
need
say
to
they
say.
are. A lot of people say they are.
I
I've
don't care
never
if they're
owned them.
comfortable. If they don't look cute, I'm not wearing them. I don't care. Like it's just weird to me. I don't care how comfortable they are. I'm not wearing them. I am. Call me whatever you want, but that's weird. I'm not gonna. They're ugly. Why do they have to be ugly and comfortable?
Mm.
Mm.
They're ugly. Okay.
I think off that list, I would pick the meme one because those things usually like live forever and
It's
ever.
Yeah.
forever. Unless it's a good meme, you're screwed.
Oh, you're the guy from that meme, and you will never live it down.
Mm-mm, forever. Okay, forever. All right, so that's what freaks you out. Grown up fear. Okay, well. Oh, we're at the 1 hour mark. I didn't even realize that. I was having so much fun. Do you guys have anything else you want to share?
Hmm.
God, you guys are so talkative. It's really stop, calm down, stop talking one at a time, one at a time.
As soon as you start to actually try to end the show, then all of a sudden I'll think of something and be like,
You do.
"No,
You know
we
what?
already ended the show. Shut up, Rick."
I'm gonna say it all the time. We get into the green room and these two don't shut the fuck up. It's true. It's is it not true? It's totally true. Okay, wait. All right, let me just see here what else I have. All right. What might bring you joy this weekend? Do you have any plans this weekend? Something that brought you joy this whole week? Do you have any thoughts, ideas, possibilities?
My plan is just to go food shopping. That's it.
Ooh, maybe you'll see my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna go food shopping? It's
Probably take
boring.
one fishing, and that's it.
I think it's weird that you guys go fishing. It's weird.
Why?
I don't know. In the city of Boston, it's just weird to me. Brian said socks and Crocs in the airport. Yeah, yeah. I don't.
The only
There's
reason
certain things
I see
I won't
that
wear.
being a good thing is because they come off real. They're like slippers practically. You take them right off really because you know you got to take your shoes off at that flip.
I'm just saying. Alma, miss you so much. Can't wait for you guys to join back when you can. We love you. We miss you and Mario so much.
Get better,
Um,
better,
what?
get better, y'all. Get better.
Well, I just, you know what? Look at Alma and Mario are the strongest people I think I've ever known. And God bless you both for even just stopping in the chat. I think there's that weird thing where people, during the hardest of times, you really show who you are. And Alma and Mario are the epitome of the best people I've ever known. Alma said, having lunch with my friends this weekend. Oh, good, good. I'm so glad. Good, good, good. That sounds like a joyful, beautiful thing. Are you guys Cynthia's just going grocery shopping. Can't find any joy in that. Rick, is there anything you're going to do or watch this weekend that will bring you joy?
I might mess around with some of that AI song creation again. That
Okay.
might be
You know
fun.
what? The end of
I
your
like that
show.
song.
Yeah, the end of your show, I was listening up. Did you see I wrote in YouTube, but it was over. But I was
Yeah,
like, that sounds good. Okay.
yeah, I like that one. That
That
that makes
was
me feel
good.
good. That type of music, I like that.
It
So
is good. I think we have to get something here so we can end the show with something. So maybe we'll figure something out. But yeah. So my plan for the weekend, I really do want to rest. I'm going to finish editing our episode that's going to air on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And I just want to make sure I say a couple things. Number one, you can go on to allaboutthejoy.com and you can go to the contact area. And if you want to email me, you can email me there. It comes to me directly. It doesn't go to anyone else. It comes to me directly. So we had to set up a new way in which people can turn around and contact me, but you can ask us questions, ask us for subjects and things you want to talk about, and we'll be happy to answer them. Alma just said, thanks, Carmen. Keep the good thoughts coming. Of course, always with
Mhm.
complete love and joy. And the last thing I want to say is this. Please join us on Sunday. Remember, we're always here on Friday nights doing All About the Joy. We're going to have a new show coming up in September. I know I keep teasing it. But it's going to be a show about things that are happening now. It's going to be more political. It's going to be more about things happening in culture and what's happening in society today. So that'll be a new show that happens in September. So yeah, everyone, I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. We'll see you on Sunday night. And remember, at the end of the day, it really is all about the joy.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Rick, how come you don't say all about the joy anymore?
I'm gonna try. You
Bye,
know,